Uh, I usually I just did the because I'm giving classes with Zoom now, so I recently upgraded to uh, yeah, unlimited time. I can talk to 500 people at the same time, and
Wow.
also I have a lot more space now where I can record. You know, every reading I can record now, so I think it'll be good for the people who either read it because they do come with a lot of questions. Aftermath, it's so um, much information very, very fast, and then yeah, it takes time to integrate. So once I do a reading, this the integrity of doing the reading is I block my memory in my brain, so I don't know anything about your reading anymore. But you can have your recordings, you can watch it anytime.
Okay, that would be helpful. So, are you saying your classes kind of train people to like understand their readings at another level?
Yeah, yeah. I'm training. I'm sharing with people to become Mayan timekeepers, or whatever your lineage is, timekeeper with the
Hmm.
Mayan calendars, with three different calendars: the ceremonial calendar, the agricultural calendar, and a 6 sun calendar, which is what I'm doing the reading for you with. So it's a 9 month commitment, Tuesdays at 5 p.m., and it's an ongoing um, as long as I leave class. So at any time you can join and you still get the 9 months of commitment to answer any questions regarding the calendars. So I think last week 2 more people signed up. So it's like 17 people so far in the class from all over different places. And that's what I really love about technology. Uh,
Yeah.
doesn't matter where they are. You can just be in ceremony together. I'm also doing everyday ceremony at 6 a.m. After the chanting, I do the Mayan fire ceremony at 6 a.m. And I'm collaborating with very amazing people uh, that have platforms in many different countries. So
Mm.
the message of unity is expanding really in a really cool way.
I'm happy to hear that. Really happy to hear that. Yeah,
Very excited to do a reading for you, and
me too.
I hope that you like it. So just opening your mind, your heart, and your spirit to receive this information. It's really like a prayer for happiness, for your happiness, my happiness, a prayer for health, mental, physical, and spiritual health. But at any time you can come in and just see whatever you wanna share or you wanna stop or ask a question. Just
Okay, thank you.
all right. So today is wow, it's May 3rd actually, May 3rd, 2020, and it's in the sacred ways of the calendars. We are under the energy of the dog, Chi Oak in Mayan, and in the magnetic field number 3, which might mean a lot of different things to a lot of people. I'm not a numerologist, so to me, it's just another day that we add into the energy of the dog. And so we honor that. We honor the dog in us, the wolf in us. And the way we do this reading is once you give me your birth date, is a way for me to use the Mayan mathematics to create a window of time where you were conceived.
Hmm.
So this astronomy or astrology, or I call it cosmology. This cosmology reading is based from a window of time of your conception up into the eternity.
Okay.
So when you give me your birthday, then I can calculate a window of time when you were conceived. And in that way, we consider three timelines: past, present, and future.
Oh, that's interesting.
And when we consider the past, we're considering the moment of conception to eternity. When we consider the future, the present, we consider the birthday date. So it's from your birthday in February to February next year. So there's highly emphasized energies in this eternal present, we call it. And then the future, we consider the future when every time, every 26,000 years, the sky, Mother Earth, the Milky Way come in alignment, and that's when the Earth is going through the middle of the Milky Way. And when that happens, then these giant portals open. So we're going through that middle, that huge hole in the sky. So that's when we consider the future, any 26,000 years. So in this lifetime, the future started in 2013,
Oh,
December 22nd. So in your case, you were born on February. So we consider that also from your birthday when you enter the new world, uh, this giant portal that we're in right now. The past, present, and future, three timelines, and we see you as a holographic ball of energy with 15 personalities revolving around each other. And when you consider this past, present, and future to be in the now, then you can make decision, of course, with your virtues of
you're cutting out. No. Where'd you go? Don't
yeah,
go away.
it's interesting to see that happen.
Oh my god!
To see that happen when we're talking, when we're using this kind of language.
Right? Yeah. The portal
So,
opened. Whoops.
you know, this is how your cosmic identity is condor. You are a condor three times. That's really strong. Then you are the dog twice, and you are the
Dog like
starseed rabbit three times.
a wet rabbit?
Starseed,
Uh-huh.
actually twice, just twice. And then you also have the winds, the sacred winds. You have it twice. And we have a eagle. We have lizard, and we have jaguar. You come this time around in your lifetime, you have what we call sacred authority. So you combine all these virtues of these animals and forces in nature. Strong winds, so you have it by being the star seed in this lifetime. I see you as a time traveler who is here assisting humanity, reestablishing balance, unity, joy, peace, unconditional love, and intergalactic harmony. But specifically, since 2013, you're here to, uh, as a time traveler or extraterrestrial from multidimensional realities, then you're still adapting to this planet ways of doing things. But your main purpose, according to the mathematics of the six sun calendar, is for you to learn and teach patience, peace and patience.
What's that? Why is it so slow here?
Now you remember. Now you know. But you always known. It's just this is uh, not that you need any validation or confirmation, but it's a good thing to remember together by a perfect stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then the ego gives you the vision to solve problems. There is no problems for you. If there were in the past, then today, from now on, we remember that there is no problems for you. There's not even issues because you solve them all, not just for you, but for everybody. If people listen to you, they will solve the problems and the issues, which might not be the case. A lot of people have trouble honoring wives, females,
Mm-hmm.
and their advice that come with them. But I'm very open.
Meow meow. That's good. Rare.
Yeah, the dog is the day of the dog today. So I was sharing earlier about what the dog represents in 3D reality,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, best friend, unconditional love, uh, respect, loyalty, justice, integrity. So all of these are virtues that you carry when you shapeshift into the dog. Whenever you need to be that dog in humanity, you can also turn into a fierce wolf.
A
So
fierce what?
it's always there's always that duality within the dog and the wolf. So you can at any time turn into that.
Oh, well, that explains a few things. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not all unicorns and butterflies.
Rawr.
And you also have the jaguar within you. So the jaguar is here to protect the jungles. It's here to protect Mother Earth. It's here to protect the children and the elders. And it's here to protect the smaller circles that you belong into. This is your territory, very protective of what you are, who you are, what you represent, and who you love, and who you're with. We call them lady jaguars in the Mayan world. The ones who bring the jaguar into fruition, and the ones who embrace it too, because a lot of this information is very archetypal. So you might want to embrace what does being a lady jaguar means to you at this space and time in the 3D or 4D or 5D reality that you jump in between. What does it mean to be the eagle solving everybody's problems? Do
Mm.
you need to solve everybody's problems, or you can just let them be? All these things have to be considered as an eagle that you are, and as um, the dog, loyalty, justice, integrity, all the goodness that a dog brings is like you are a good team player, but you're also a very good leader. You can be a part of the pack, the wolf pack, or you can just be a lone wolf, and you can be the black wolf, the red wolf, the blue wolf, rainbow wolf, anything that comes with that virtue of being a wolf in this 3D world. Then you have what we call the sacred winds, is he or she who is born to be free, no attachments. no attachments, and if you stay 3 months in a relationship, it's too long.
Yeah, I just cannot. I'm sovereign. I'm sovereign, whole, complete. I don't need. I'm very, yeah, I must be free. And others
Yeah,
must be free. I don't want anyone to not be free. We're all free.
yeah, yeah, and that's important to know in the general population because one of the things that the calendars bring into account of into our responsibilities, we get it. We understand freedom, we understand love, we understand attachment, but 90% of the rest of humanity doesn't. So it's our duty, it's our responsibility. We choose to accept it because it's our free will to understand the rest of humanity and give them heighten the bar of understanding, heighten the bar of patience. And that's one of the biggest lessons to awaken beings is learning patience. It takes a lifetime, sometimes 2 or 3 or 5 lifetimes to learn patience. So being the wind, if you stay too long in the same place or in the same state of mind, it becomes like a golden cage. So it's always recommended to always take a trip to the beach or to the mountain or just purely astral travel everywhere. So your freedom is always intact. The spirit is always intact. The freedom of the spirit.
Mm.
So the wind is like that, and also in more 3D world affairs, then it means that your medicine, whatever that is, what you bring to humanity, your offerings to humanity, are actually necessary everywhere around the world. So it's a good thing to remember what you, as being the sacred winds, can bring to humanity as a way of service for them to um, come around, wake up, and be of service also. Because that's ultimately what even this very reading, why I'm doing this, is to be of service to humanity. And I always felt making progress deals with the universe that I wouldn't talk to anyone unless they have big shoes for humanity, unless they do big things for humanity. So uh, just a note from my life in this lifetime. When we come together like this, it's really to remember that your mission is really big, your mission is beautiful, and your mission should be supported. So it's a way of saying thank you for all the work that you have done in the past, present, and future. As the sacred winds bringing your medicine everywhere, as the star seed rabbit, the star seed who brings this medicine through many different dimensions and planetary systems. And I'm not speaking theoretically. I really know and know it that you have based on the mathematics. Then we have the color. The color is your strongest. Well, there's a lot of strength and a lot of vision within your DNA and your RNA and your spiritual being. And how I see it, and this is just my perception according to the calendar in mathematics, uh, the condor, you're a very strong visionary. So visionaries are here to assist humanity to bring a better future into reality. So even if you just do that like 5 minutes a day, or even 1 minute a day to envision the world a better place to humanity, for humanity,
Yeah.
you are doing an amazing service. Nobody has to know. Uh, you do it anyways by your physical presence on this planet. So being a condor also means that if you're open, you can be one of the most efficient counselors in a way of spirituality, in a way of cleanup crew. You can think of a pack of condors cleaning up the freeway somewhere in South America, or somewhere in Arizona or in California where there are still condors. So you think of yourself as the cleanup crew of the spiritual world, then lots of people are making a line. You know, you might not see it, you might not be aware of, but lots of spirits are making a line for you to come and clean them. That's what condors do. Condors clean, and people, when you bring it into 3D, people are waiting for you to be open so they can reach out and clean their mental, physical, and spiritual luggage. Really? Give me a second. Okay, take care. Sorry about that. One of my friends just left. We got a ceremony overnight and ceremony at 6 a.m. now, now I'm having ceremony with you, but they're all leaving, so I had to stand up. I usually don't do that.
Good energy.
So the ability and efficiency of cleaning up the universe belongs into leadership if you choose to accept that. For you to create teams of condors,
Create teams.
and create teams of condors,
Condors.
of people with the same abilities that you have, and dedicate life of service to, assist humanity in the spiritual world. And then you have the lizard. The lizard is he or she who weaves dreams for themselves and for others, like a dream catcher maker, a dream catcher, a professional dream granter. In ancient times, according to some Japanese stories, there was this continent in the South Pacific that went down. Some people call it Inu, some people call it Lemuria. But in those days, there were those beings like you and me who can weave dreams for humanity. So we just sit. I can just sit here and you can just sit there and people can come to you or me and bring their dreams and we just contemplate those dreams and we make it happen. We bring them into reality. So, these are strong statements. I wouldn't make the statements if I haven't lived them. So I'm pretty sure you know that you can, when you want, you can grant wishes, but also break dreams when they're necessary. When the dreams are not for the highest good, then we can't stand on the sidelines and just not do anything about it. So that's the lizard within us. That's the lizard that you bring in your cosmology, in Mayan cosmology. You can make dreams, sweet dreams for humanity. So whenever you have the time and the right space, we are living in giant 33 diameter dream catchers, manifestation stations around the world. I have made 9 already. There's 133 more to go around the world. So it would be nice to have you living for humanity in the 3D reality. One of these days, you're invited. Come and win the dreams. And so is everybody. Everybody's welcome to come and win the dreams. But when you bring that DNA that came specifically to weave and grant dreams of humanity, that it's important that we do that together.
No, it's just my dharma. Yeah, it's no big deal. It's just what I'm supposed to do. It's, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That's it. And then my favorite within your your cosmology is a sacred authority, which is basically you can do anything you want without repercussions, without cause and effect, uh, karmic repercussions. When you are granted sacred authority in your cosmology, it's because you have paid your duties through eons of lifetime. So in this time around, you are here to just exercise your free will with authority. So that's your reading. That's all I have for you in your reading. But I'd like to hear some comments or complaints from you.
Thanks. No complaints. Well, the patience is a little funny for me, but it's true. It's true. It has been an ongoing, okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. And also, I feel like with patience, there's that bit of compassion that we cultivate as well. It's a gift, like having to learn to be patient. You have to learn, like, not everybody operates at my speed, and that's okay. It's fine. There's compassion because I also have slow parts. There's lots of, there's a huge, the universe is in here. And sometimes when I hear like, oh, 26,000 years and oh, I have more lifetimes. Okay. Or sometimes when I'm wrestling with existence itself, right? I'm just like, oh, I fucking exist and it's just never going to end. I get into that existential angst sometimes. So, but then that's the gift. The gift is being patient and remembering, like, well, yeah, so I exist. Let's enjoy it. Like, hello. Like, why are you going off in the weeds? So just really cultivating that patience has been definitely a part of my integrative path in my life. And one of the things I super love about the reading is how much I can see myself in it. Like I can see, oh yeah, these are big themes that have been going on like my whole life. And some of the more fierce things, like the wolf and the jaguar, are newer for me to be stepping into and owning. I mean, even though they've been there, they've been more like shadows, right? Like when we don't own it, then it shows up in, not as kind ways or as efficient ways as it could.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like that's definitely been a place of strong integration. And I feel like the medicine has really helped me with that. Like 18 years of working with the medicine. Okay, I'm listening. Okay, I can be this big. There's something very intimidating for me about being this big. I have a Christian Catholic background.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's layers of guilt I've had to shed, and things I've had to remember, like all my lifetimes in Tibet and India and Native American. And I feel like I've been a gypsy from all over, all over the world, many lives and lifetimes, and really seeing and accepting that about myself. And it's kind of, now that I'm in my 40s, right? It's been like kind of coming into the 40s. It's like really coming into the power of who I am, and being 47. It's been a big year already. Just like it just like took off this year, just huge. And now I have people in my life that can handle my bigness, handle it when I roar or when I call them on their shit, and they want it, they love it, and they want to learn, and they do. And so I feel this like building, and I'm having to be patient because part of me is like, but I want to already be doing whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing. But I hold that with a lot of love. And the sacred authority and the condor, I was just hearing a song the other day that is like the when the eagle and the condor fly together, the world will be at peace. And I just
Mhm.
love visioning that. I just love spending time visioning. Like
Mhm.
I had a little medicine circle on Zoom the other day, and that was the way I closed it. I was like, don't be afraid to get up in the morning and just imagine that you're happy. Just imagine the world is beautiful. Imagine that you have everything you want, and that it all works. That you're not taking away from others by having what you want. And I just was really trying, like, that's the vision to me, that we can all have, there's plenty to go
Mhm.
around. And the mindfulness that comes with that. And when we really get in integrity with our whole being, that, we're just naturally not going to be greedy. We're just naturally not going to be unmindful. We're just naturally going to care about ourselves and each other and all of our parts. And
Mhm.
so really wanting to inspire that in other people, and um, trying to write this book that wants to come out.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
kind of that kind of story, like let's get these new stories out there of people living fearlessly and wholly and completely, because that is sacred being. That is who we all be. And
Mhm.
I've just kind of been getting ferocious about not giving away my power.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Uh, for
Thank
me,
you.